Have you ever woken up feeling as though you are living someone else's life? Struggling to meet the expectations imposed by others? Attempting to conform to a mold that's not truly you? In his book, The Four Agreements, A Practical Guide to Personal Freedom, Don Miguel Ruiz proposes an intriguing concept: that reality is a collective dream shaped by generations before us and those currently living on Earth. According to Ruiz, this dream of a planet encompasses all of society's norms, its rules, beliefs, laws, religions, cultures, governments, educational institutions, social events, and even holidays. From the moment we enter the world, we are like blank slates, ready to be written upon by various influences: parents, schools, religion, media. These influences construct the narrative of our lives, shaping our perceptions and behaviors day by day. Ruiz writes, "We learned how to behave in society, what to believe, what is acceptable and what is not acceptable, what is good and what is bad, what is beautiful and what is ugly, what is right and what is wrong." During childhood, we absorb beliefs, referred to as agreements by Don Miguel Ruiz, that construct the framework of our dreams. These beliefs are instilled in us as unquestionable truths, shaping our understanding of what is right. Ruiz describes this process as the domestication of humans, likening it to the training of animals, where we are taught how to navigate the human experience. The consequence of this domestication is a tendency to judge and blame ourselves and others, driven by the pursuit of success within a belief system we never consciously chose. The crux of the issue lies in the falsehood upon which this entire construct is built. While some agreements are absolutely essential and do serve us in society, many cause us to suffer, live in fear, fail in life, and propagate an outside collective dream that is a nightmare filled with discrimination, violence, and hatred. It's possible, however, to build a more pleasant and positive dream for yourself and the world. One effective way to achieve this is by recognizing that everyone lives in their own unique reality, shaped by their experiences, beliefs, and perceptions. We need to liberate ourselves from the fear of not fitting in and create our own truth, express our own inner world, and love our way of being and seeing the world, letting go of fear. Walking with humility, respect, honor, and love in our hearts, we recognize that we are all equal in the great mystery of life. While we may attract people and situations that resonate with our inner beliefs and focus, it's crucial to understand and accept that everyone has their own perception of the world, their own truth, and their own dream. This realization leads us to refrain from taking anything personally. The words and actions of others become a reflection of their own inner world, rather than a judgment of us. Only when we internalize these judgments as truth do they manifest as our reality as well. Each person perceives the world from a unique perspective. Their view of life is molded by their individual experiences and interpretations. Just as a tree branches out in many directions, offering various viewpoints, each angle provides a different insight into reality. Your perspective on life may differ significantly from that of your close relatives, friends, or neighbors, yet both can be equally valid. Although there may be points of agreement, differences in opinions and views are inevitable and contribute to enriching our understanding of the world, gaining new insights, and broadening our perspectives. As Grenville Kleiser, the early 20th century author, once wrote, "A simple realization that there are other points of view is the beginning of wisdom." Robert Anton Wilson developed the concept of reality tunnels to describe the subjective lenses through which we perceive and interpret reality. According to Wilson, reality tunnels are the mental filters or belief systems through which we view and make sense of the world. They are constructed based on our experiences, upbringing, cultural background, education, and personal biases. Our reality tunnels shape our beliefs, values, and perceptions, influencing how we interpret information and make decisions. Wilson argued that reality is complex and multifaceted, and no single reality tunnel can capture the entire truth. Each person constructs their own unique reality tunnel, which serves as a map of reality rather than reality itself. The concept of reality tunnels can be illustrated through the parable of the blind men and the elephant. In this story, several blind men encounter an elephant and touch different parts of its body. Based on their limited perceptions, each blind man forms a unique understanding of what the elephant is like. One blind man touches the trunk and believes the elephant is like a snake, while another touches the leg and thinks it resembles a tree trunk. Yet another touches the ear and perceives it as a fan. Each blind man's interpretation is influenced by the specific part of the elephant they touched, creating their own reality tunnel. Because they are unable to see the whole elephant, they develop conflicting interpretations of its nature. The blind men's reality tunnels represent the individual filters through which they perceive the world. Their limited experiences and sensory information shape their beliefs and interpretations, leading to different understandings of the same reality. Wilson used this parable to highlight the subjective nature of perception and the importance of considering multiple perspectives. Just as in this example, in our everyday lives, each person inevitably finds themselves within a reality tunnel, encompassing scientific, spiritual, or social perspectives. These tunnels can become dogmas, limiting our view of the world and preventing us from growing. However, to escape these dogmas and expand our tunnel of reality, we must cultivate doubt and embrace new experiences. It is through doubt and our openness to new possibilities that we begin to grasp the true nature of the reality we think we know. Recognizing the infinite nature of reality is key to embracing the diversity of human experiences. Each person's perception of reality is shaped by their unique experiences, beliefs, and values. This diversity explains why there can be a multitude of opinions and viewpoints on a single topic, and why the same reality, event, or situation can be interpreted in countless ways. Each belief and practice is valid in its own way, and it is up to each person to find what resonates with them. When we approach differing viewpoints with an open mind and respect, we learn that multiple realities can exist simultaneously. This concept can be applied to all aspects of life. People hold different opinions about food, music, art, and even spirituality. No two people have identical beliefs or experiences, resulting in unique interpretations of the world. The diversity of perspectives is what makes the world so interesting and dynamic. The realities we perceive are infinite, because the same reality can be interpreted in countless ways. However, this diversity can also lead to conflict. When people believe their perception of reality is the only valid one, and expect others to share the same view, they may become intolerant of others who see things differently. This can lead to conflicts and misunderstandings, especially when interacting with people holding different viewpoints. The key to avoiding such conflicts is to acknowledge that everyone's perception of reality is valid and unique, and to approach different perspectives with an open mind and heart. No single person has the ultimate truth about the world, and we can all learn from one another's perspectives. Those who understand the infinite reality of this multiverse comprehend that each person is living their own unique experience. They no longer engage in unnecessary conflicts because they recognize that everyone harbors their own realities, and they learn to respect them, even if they don't agree with those realities. This level of understanding requires heightened consciousness, enabling us to interpret reality from multiple perspectives and comprehend that there is no singular correct way of seeing things. Some people are even willing to fight, even sacrifice their lives, to defend their beliefs and perceptions of reality. However, when we acknowledge that we all stem from the same divine energy, and that our individual realities are merely one facet of the infinite reality of this multiverse, we can begin to see the world in a new light. As spiritual beings, We recognize that we originate from the same source of consciousness, and each of us is a unique expression of that oneness. Our distinct personalities, preferences, and experiences contribute richness and diversity to our world. Rather than allowing these differences to divide us and incite conflict, we can harness them as sources of inspiration and growth. Expanding our perspective and opening up to different realities can help us grow and evolve. It's akin to opening a window to let in fresh air and sunlight. To do so, we must be willing to question our beliefs, challenge our assumptions, and explore alternative ways of thinking and experiencing the world. This requires us to step outside of our comfort zones and try new experiences, even if they are unfamiliar or uncomfortable. It also means being open to learning from others and their experiences, even if they differ from our own. In order to expand our consciousness and grow, we must be open to accepting ideas that we may not necessarily agree with or believe in. Regrettably, many only want to believe in what they already know and are comfortable with, hindering their ability to evolve and learn. However, doubting everything we think we know is the first step towards awakening and expanding our consciousness. We are all interconnected within the web of life, each possessing unique perspectives that enrich our collective experience. It's essential to celebrate these differences and draw inspiration from them while remaining authentic to ourselves. This is a crucial aspect, to stay true to ourselves and have faith in our own beliefs, even if they differ from others. Choosing authenticity means living life on your terms, at your own pace. When someone tells you, you are too young, too old, or you two are too different, don't disagree with them. Don't defend yourself. Let them have their judgment. Maybe really you are too young or too old, or will never seem right for them. It's okay because everyone has their own perspective. Accept their perspective and understand that it doesn't change anything about you inherently as a person. You are still a whole entity, neither too little nor too much, exactly where you need to be in this moment. Choosing ourselves means honoring our own perspective and making decisions based on what feels right to us, rather than conforming to others' expectations. Taking action and experimenting with our learnings allows us to discern what aligns with our truth and what doesn't. Through experience, we acquire wisdom and broaden our understanding of reality. And as we expand our understanding of reality, we also expand our empathy and compassion for others.